May has been a widely beautiful month. I've been up to my elbows in blooms and busy from sunrise to sunset. Provided flowers for not one but two special events, crafted a mountain of Mother's Day bouquets, planted all my summer veggies in the garden, and celebrated my birthday. It's been non-stop, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Let me show you what it's all looked like. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you garden in a four-season climate like I do here in Chicago, then you know May is one of the busiest and most beautiful months of the year. After a long wait, the weather has finally warmed up and everything seems to be bursting to life all at once. The spring flowers are in full bloom right now. Everywhere I look, there is a color. And it's not just flowers. Fruit is starting to form on the trees and berry bushes too. The cherries are showing tiny green fruit, and the currants and raspberries are filling out nicely. With the soil finally warm enough, I've been hard at work getting all the summer vegetables into the ground and my green stalk towers and all the pots around my property. So I have the peppers, tomatoes, eggplants, and other greens. They're all in, and it's such a satisfying milestone to see everything finally planted. The broccoli is looking amazing and almost ready to harvest. Usually I cut the main stem and then wait for the side shoots to grow as well. You can also see a ton of spinach and other greens growing in between my brassicas. That's how I usually plant because I have so little space. I tend to overplant and just mix and match. Here you can see I have cabbages and tomatoes, so I just planted these tomatoes by the middle edge, and I am planning on tying them down to the tomato cages once they start growing up. By that time, hopefully my cabbages will be out and the peppers will have more room to grow. I will also put some sticks and tie them for support. Also planted some eggplants here together with some snapdragons for later blooms. And obviously, as a Ukrainian, I need to have some potatoes growing in my garden, and I like them planted in grow bags for easy harvest. I just hate digging, and I try to make my gardening as convenient as possible. Also, I like to plant some herbs around my peppers or like the main vegetable, right? So here you can see I have peppers growing in grow bags, and then all around I sowed seeds of dill. And so by the time the pepper gets big, the dill will be harvested already. And this way I can maximize my harvest from the small plot of land that I have. Here I have some basil planted next to my pepper. And over there you can see kohlrabi already forming. Such a unique vegetable. I love the way it looks, and hopefully my family will love the way it tastes. It has a specific flavor and not everyone enjoys it, unfortunately. Also, I interplanted some carrots in here and basil and also tomatoes as well. This tomato is a little bit floppy here, but I just have to tie it to a stick or tomato cage and it should be fine. We just had like a small storm, so everything is a little bit beaten up, but they got a good drink and I don't have to come here and water them for an hour. So I do appreciate these May showers that come with some crazy hailing storms sometimes. chamomile is just about to bloom and I can't wait. Those little daisy-like flowers are one of my favorite things to harvest and dry for tea. I also have more eggplants and tomatoes in here and a few other basil plants and more cabbages, of course. I also have a small secret garden space on the side of my garage, which is like a really narrow place, but I still lined up 2 rows of pots and I planted eggplants and peppers in there and a few tomatoes over there at the end by the compost bin. And so these 3 feet of space are utilized as well. On the other side of garage, I have another growing raised bed, and I have cauliflower in here, some peas, also tomatoes and radishes, and cabbages as well. These radishes are ready to be harvested. They are so ready. I actually pulled out already most of them, but some are still left in here. And I do enjoy having radish salad and also pickled or marinated radishes. You know that smashed cucumber salad? Try making the same thing but with radish. It's really good. I enjoy it. It's basically radishes, sesame oil, vinegar, and salt and pepper. And that's it. It's so delicious. Give it a try. But the gardening hasn't been my only focus this month. May is also a huge month for flowers, and I had my hands full preparing floral arrangements for Mother's Day. It's one of the busiest floral holidays of the year and one of the most rewarding as well. On top of that, I was honored to provide flowers for 2 special events, one for a non-profit organization and the other one for a Miss Elegance show. It was such a joy to create custom arrangements for both. Designing with purpose and meaning is one of my favorite parts of working with flowers. And finally, this might be favorite little seasonal treat. I made a batch of violet syrup using wild violets from my garden. It's a beautiful, subtly floral syrup that adds the loveliest touch to coffee, tea, or even cocktails. And because I love lavender, and lavender, when you make a syrup, it doesn't give a nice lavender color. So combining violets and lavender is like a perfect match made in heaven. The violets will give you beautiful color and the lavender will give you amazing floral scent and taste. So basically you just collect the flowers from the garden and pour hot water on top of them and let it sit, and then you drain them, add sugar and lemon juice, and voila, you have the most amazing syrup. I love making lavender matcha latte with this syrup. Also, I celebrated my birthday on the May 12th and I decided to make lavender lemon cake for myself. The whole theme of my birthday was lavender and lemon, and the cake was delicious. I also made lavender lemonade as well. So yeah, May has been full to the brim, but full of life, beauty, and growth. That's what this season is all about. Let me know in the comments what's growing in your garden right now, and if you would like to see a tutorial on making floral syrup or summer veggie tips, I would love to share more.